So this is what we've chosen. Here we are, choosing the Good Medicine Strong Red Ale. Very fitting for the movie that I think we are about to watch. Let's crack her open.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It does look red.
Yeah, look at that.
That's cool.
Yeah, the SRM I want to say is about a probably like a 60.
I of course knew that, and that does sound correct. Me looking at it. Cheers.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strong red ale.
Today on Postmortem, I am joined by actor and improviser Cody Bushee.
Hello.
Cody, what are we watching today and why?
Today we're watching The Shining. Really because I guess I just haven't seen it all the way, and it's such a legendary film. And, I've seen scenes, of course. It's just referenced throughout pop culture so much, And so I want to see it all the way through. That's probably the main reason.
All right, cool. Yeah. The Shining is a 1980 film directed by Stanley Kubrick, based on the novel by Stephen King, called The Shining, obviously.
Don't forget it.
Can't
ever.
You can't
ever.
I have a lot of opinions that I'm going to give about it later, but I'm saving them.
Can I ask if they are good or bad?
You haven't read the book, so
No.
So I think I can safely say I like The Shining as a movie. I do not like it as an adaptation at all. I just think it shouldn't be called The Shining, because I think that there are some key there's enough in common where it has to be, but there are some really big key things that it does not share with the novel that make a huge difference.
So what would you call it then if it wasn't called The Shining?
That's hard, because then I feel like everything would lean towards The Shining. I just feel like it's its own thing, or just name it after the hotel or the Overlook or something like that.
Red Rum. I don't know if anyone's seen the movie. I mean, that's I don't know if that's a spoiler at all, but
no, we do spoilers here.
I don't even really know what The Shining represents. Yeah. So because I haven't seen the movie the whole way through, so
enjoy The Shining.
The Shining. Title TBD.
Yeah.
I don't suppose they told you anything in Denver about the tragedy we had up here during the winter of 1970? Well, a man named Charles Grady is the winter caretaker. And he came up here with his wife and two little girls, I think about 8 and 10. From what I've been told, he seemed like a completely normal individual. But at some point during the winter, he must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He ran amok and killed his family with an axe.
You can rest assured, Mr. Ullman, that's not going to happen with me.
Mom? Yeah? Do you really want to go and live in that hotel for the winter?
Sure I do. It'll be lots of fun.
Yeah, I guess so.
For some people, solitude and isolation can of itself become a problem.
What, dude? They killed you and Danny.
You did this to me. Didn't you? How could you? How could you?
Here's Johnny.
We just watched The Shining, and we got some things to say.
We have some fucking things to say about The Shining.
So if you haven't read the book, but you never plan on reading the book, then you can keep watching. Because I'm going to give a lot of book spoilers.
First of all, it holds up. It is a horror film.
Yes.
There's chilling moments throughout the entire film. They missed out on some opportunities though, for sure.
Yes.
I would agree on. Yeah.
How they did some of these like tracking shots and sweeping
Oh
shots
my God.
are amazing.
Yeah.
In 1980, are you kidding me? It's shot very well in its tracking shots and stuff like that. For having a cast of pretty much 3 people the entire time, like it makes it very interesting to watch.
God, Jack Nicholson, so good.
Yes,
But
at the flip, he's good.
yes, that's my biggest note for his performance. If you're out there watching Jack, if I ever meet you, I hope you've never seen this, because I don't want him to know that I like critiqued his performance in such a negative way.
I think
but,
he
like,
can take it.
Well, I think he probably can, and he probably doesn't really care what I think. I hope you fucking see this.
In the book, Jack Torrance's character is a more well-rounded guy. You want to root for him in the beginning, and in the movie, you just don't.
He's such an asshole.
He's such a dick.
Well, I don't know if he was directed this way. Maybe he was pushed into that. Like,
Maybe.
it's as if he knew he was going to turn crazy throughout the whole film. Like, you see the craziness from the get-go. It would have been so tragic to see this charismatic, really awesome dad turn into this monster.
I
And
agree.
throwing in all the other... Because they did so many things. The music, like we were talking, the timpanis, how it would just be like this eerie, like... Yeah, and all this like weird shit going on. Like... That was really, really awesome.
Obviously, the novel is going to be better because Stephen King.
Cheers to Stephen King. Yeah. I've heard he does not like the film. Oh, I should drink.
He is really mad at the film. I agree with him. I feel like the film shouldn't be called The Shining. I don't know what it should be called, though. There's just a lot of main themes that are very different. In the film, Wendy's character is very weak. She's the perfect victim.
And again, maybe she was directed into this kind of...
I feel like she was really popular because at the time she was in Popeye as, string bean? What was her name? Peapod? Bean curd?
What the hell is her name?
I don't know. So she was really popular at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Her character falls apart for me when she starts reading the all work and no play stuff. Sort of swinging a bat and runs,
That's literally what it is, though.
I know. But in the book, she's a very strong character that really takes charge in the end and isn't a victim at all.
It's really cool how his imaginary friend is in the beginning it's so creepy, and you think that you think that's the evil. Tony is kind of this omnipresent, kind of trying to show to help him to steer him away from the danger or whatever. Yeah, it's just well done. Well done, Stephen King. I'm sure the book is so much fucking better. The movie's still good though. I feel we're being hard. We're being really, really harsh because my opinions are flowing. In the book.
In the book.
In the film.
Yeah. In the film, Jack Torrance freezes to death after falling Danny into a maze.
Yes.
In the book, the hotel starts on fire, and Jack, in a moment of clemency, he saves Danny and then goes back into the hotel and dies in the fire. So it's this very passionate moment. At no point in this film is Jack redeemed, honestly. Right. So the fact that the ending is who cares? What a bummer.
God, we're getting...
I know.
So...
I can cut it out.
Don't. If it was made today, I don't know who would have made it. That's a great question. Who would be the director if this movie was made today? Who is it?
In my dream of dreams, it would be either Mike Flanagan or James Wan, because I trust them with horror films.
Thank you.
Okay, sure. You had some theories about Dark Tower.
I did. Now, I'm not super familiar. I have not read this, but so there's a metaverse is what they call it that Stephen King has created through the Dark Tower series. Apparently, it kind of ties in a lot of the novels that he's written into. I don't necessarily want to say the same world, but the same metaverse. I don't know. For someone to put that much thought into, well, not only one world that he's created, but seemingly a universe that he's kind of weirdly created. I don't know. That's really cool to me. She's defending the house. She did it.
She did it.
Yeah. Oh,
Fuck.
wait. I think she did it now.
Okay. She's so brave. Okay.
Mocha.
Mocha.
Hey. Shh. What were we talking about?
Dark Tower.
Oh, right. Yes. So there's a great scene where Jack Nicholson's character is having the scene with the previous housekeeper who basically did the exact same thing that you're seeing happen in The Shining.
Yeah, because
right?
Jack even grabs an axe.
Cuts it down, says, "Here's Johnny." You know, that famous, that fucking thing,
You
right?
need to do that again.
Here's...
No. Come on.
Here's Johnny! Like that. But they have this great scene where Jack's character is kind of sane still. Like, he's still not totally gone over to the dark side. Mm-hmm. And he's saying, "I know you murdered your family." And the housekeeper, he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it never happened."
Yeah.
And this is me wondering, is this Stephen King being awesome, doing the metaverse kind of thing where all of a sudden Jack's character is transported and he planted the seed for the old caretaker to kill his family, right? To Jack Torrance. You gotta
When?
What? You start. Go ahead.
Okay. This has been us watching The Shining. Thank you for joining us.
I was going to pick up and cheers my drink, but that would be terrible, terrible, unfortunate luck, and I'm sure I would axe down this entire home if that happened. There's nothing in the drink, and that's bad luck to do that, so...
Do you want some more?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's really good.
I smell...
Do you?
No.
Nothing. Okay, got it.